Hi friends, welcome to Sailor Calypso Says. I'm your host, Sailor Calypso, aka Angelina. If you're new here, in this podcast we talk about pop culture and many other nerdy, nostalgic things. We'll try to keep it to the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, but sometimes things go sideways and we don't stick to a script. On every episode, we will also try a fun snack food that is not normally found here in Western Canada. And I will probably also read some mail we've received recently. Stick around, you might like what you hear. Hey guys, Angelina here, Sailor Calypso. I'm here all by my lonesome today, but I'm just popping in briefly to tell some stories and taste some weird snack and stuff. Um so take a listen and stay tuned for good short fast stuff today. Um First I want to talk about like kind of my childhood, I guess. If you listen to the episode where called Remembering Recess, it's kind of clear that I moved around a bit when I was a kid. Um so I kind of want to explain about that. I was born in Vancouver and went to elementary school there and lived there until I was about 9. Um I was, I would say, regular city kid. Went to the Metrotown a lot. Um, for those who are not familiar, Metrotown is one of the largest malls in Canada. It doesn't have a roller coaster or like a beach or anything like West Emden Mall, but it's a fairly large mall. Um, and I used to go there all the time, and there were lots of Sanrio stores, which sold lots of Hello Kitty stuff and Sailor Moon stuff. And I was used to having that stuff at my fingertips and available. Um, my favorite store was called Yes. Um, and they sold a lot of Sailor Moon stuff and Hello Kitty stuff, like I said. And I spent a lot of my money there. That is where it all went. Um, well, let's be real. My parents' money, I didn't have any money, but anyways, I bought a lot of stuff there, lots of Sailor Moon cards and stuff. And then we moved to a really small town. Um, the population of that town was like 5,000, maybe 4,500. So to move from a big city like Vancouver to a super small town was quite a bit of a shock. Um, for a 9-year-old. I remember when my parents told me that there was no mall to go to. And I wanted to go shopping, and the biggest shopping in that town that we could go to at the time was the dollar store. Um, and there was literally nothing else. So I was a pretty heartbroken little kid. Um, I also had a really big adjustment. Life in the city is pretty fast paced, and um, culturally, it's a lot different. My elementary school classes were made up of a different mix of people. Um, and I didn't really know how to deal with that. So I got in a lot of little disputes in fourth grade and stuff. Yeah, it was interesting. I remember not when my I remember being upset with my parents and not talking to them for several days, maybe like a week, which is a pretty long time for a 9-year-old, I think. But I remember being super upset that we moved to such a ridiculously small town. Um, but once I got used to it, it was okay. Um, so yeah, I was kind of like a city girl and then a country girl, and I, but I feel like that gave me a well-rounded outlook and outlook of life, or I don't know, life worldview. I don't know. Anyways, it was really fun looking back, but it wasn't really fun at the time. That's a bit about me.
テイストテストタイム。
Today I'm gonna taste test some interesting snack food that I found at 7-Eleven, which if you are not familiar with 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven is a gas station convenience store chain that we have in Canada, and I believe they also have in the US. But 7-Eleven, I'm actually very impressed with the snacks that they have there now. They have a lot of international food selection there. I am always able to find something there that I haven't tried before that's either from a different country or just a different edition of um like a snack that we commonly have. Um I I bought today's snack there. I also bought next podcast snack there. And a little bit of a tidbit about next week's podcast. Gonna The plan is to have a returning guest back by popular demand. And both of the snacks that we are going to eat, I bought at 7-Eleven, which is convenient because there's one right across the street from my house. So that's good. But today I am going to try Good Day Pistachio-Almond cookies, and they are a product of India. India is new for my country map of the world, eating snacks from around the world. I'm super happy to have a snack from India that isn't too spicy for me. Or that I'm expecting to not agree with my stomach. Um, I pretty much don't eat Indian food because it makes me sad. But hopefully these cookies are good. So I guess it is now time to try them. Let's see if I can open the package here. Okay. Pistachio. Oh, they smell really good. Yeah. Okay. They smell like almond because they're almond pistachio cookies. I don't really remember what pistachio tastes like, so here we go. They are super yummy. Um, I still don't really know what pistachio tastes like, but these cookies are really good. And I thought there would be like green, they would be green, or the cream would be green. There isn't any cream. And the cookies are like normal cookie color, like tan. Uh, so they are not how I was expecting them to look, but they definitely taste good. Um, it's gonna be hard for me not to eat the whole package right now. But anyway, um, yeah, that's all for today, I think. Really excited to meet people and talk to everyone about podcasts and stuff. Um, at the first ever Toy Expo in Prince George. So it's called the Northern BC Toy Expo. It is April 1st and 2nd at the Kinsman Hall. And I'll be there all weekend. I'm excited about that. If you want to reach out to me or just connect or whatever, you can reach me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. As Taylor Calypso says, you can listen to previous episodes of the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, no, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. And yeah, thanks for listening today and take care.